telling us to forget. How can we forget the past if you remind us every damn day? Huh? Y'all know what's going on.
Well, wow. This is disgusting. So let's talk about it. I never expected my first commentary video ever would be on something like this. Literally, this month was the month I got my lazy ass off the couch and started planning for my comeback to YouTube as a part-time, quote-unquote, art commentator. But mostly sharing with you guys my journey as an artist. But no, I was up awake at 4 o'clock on a Sunday morning, writing this script to talk about how sick, vile, and racist the art community can be. Hell, I would go as far as to say the art community is sick, vile, and racist, but is amplified towards a certain demographic. This is the reality that Black artists, who are above or even below a certain number of followers, who dare to speak out on issues they live, and who apparently have the absolute gall to draw themselves as already established fictional characters, have to endure. Hey guys, this is Lainey Liu. Please forgive me if the audio is a little off or the editing is a little weird, because for now, it's the injustice I'm mainly worried about getting across above all else. So today, we're going to talk about the Black YouTuber, Thumin. Now, I'm sure most of you viewing this video know who Thumin is, but if you don't, here's a quick rundown. Thumin is a Black artist from Finland who draws amazing retro style artwork and does art commentary here on YouTube, and that is saying the least. I absolutely admire the grind this girl is on, and she is one of the reasons I wanted to at least dabble in the blood-saturated, shark-infested waters that is the art commentary community. Yeah, it's kind of like going to a house party, but the house is on fire, but there's still members enjoying the party inside. Right now, I'm at the party, but I'm not inside the house yet. I'm still debating if I want to walk in, if you're catching my drift. Back in October of 2020, Thumin did a collab video with another Black YouTuber named Omnia on her take of the very controversial topic of whitewashing versus blackwashing, and the backstory of how Blacktober got its start. I'd highly recommend you watch that after this video and get your fill. It will be in the description box below. In this video, you see her doing a speed paint of Kiki from Studio Ghibli's animated movie, Kiki's Delivery Service. But she did the most unforgivable, cardinal sin of any POC that dares pick up an artistic utensil and use it to create a creative stroke. She made Kiki, the Kiki, black. Dun dun dun. Or should I say dum dum dum? Because that is what this situation is. Dumb as shit. Since then, Thumin has been getting ridiculed, mocked, and called every Black racial slur under the sun because she drew herself, a Black woman, as an imaginary witch that delivers packages on a damn broom. I'm going to take the whole concept of blackwashing out of just for the sake of argument, because that seems to be the main point dingbats keep bringing up to justify what is happening to her. Guys, she drew herself as Kiki. Was she supposed to draw Samoan Kiki and say that it was her? I'm going to go off on a whim and say it probably would have been received better than Black Kiki, let's be honest, even if she lied about her race. I want you guys to be upfront with me. And I'm talking to the racist and those who justify this behavior in the back. Yeah, you, the undercover racist. If Thumin was white and she drew herself as Kiki, would you still have shit to say? Would you slide into her comment section or DMs and call her a crunchy carb square that goes great with cheese? No, why not? Because last I checked, Kiki wasn't white. But you wouldn't mind her being white, correct? And the silence in the peanut gallery is deafening. I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. Kiki isn't Japanese either. Kiki comes from a fictional town called Kirikaya. From that place, all we see is the cottage she lives in, which looks like, I want to say, a Swedish or maybe even German-inspired house. Not Japanese. The city that she moves to is Kiriko, which was inspired by places such as San Francisco, Paris, Stockholm, and Nepali. They are both imaginative towns that happened to be created by someone who is Japanese. If anything, you could say she was a whole made-up fictional race altogether. Oh, and giving characters Japanese names don't make them Japanese either. My sister's name is Greek, but she doesn't have a drop of Greek blood in her. So let's not pull on that straw man, yeah? So why is it such a problem to draw a character that isn't even a race in this RL universe? How is this, and this okay to say and do? Oh, I know why. A whole 5 months have come and gone, and Thumin has been dealing with this harassment and call to self-harm alone. But when she finally speaks out about this not okay shit, she gets gaslit by losers with Bugs Bunny avatars and threatened to be taken off the Instagram platform while the perpetrators and their accounts go unscathed. I don't know if you have noticed, but I have not and will not blur out these pieces of human garbage's names. Because, said best by the lovely Creepshow Art herself, fuck you. Speaking of Shannon, if it wasn't for her, I would have never known that this injustice was happening to Thumin. Before Shannon and the Christian Show's videos, there was maybe 2 other videos standing up for Thumin, but it got no traction. Thumin isn't a new anomaly in the art commentary sector, and she has a well-deserved following. So why isn't this spreading like wildfire? Why aren't the giants, quote unquote, of the art community calling this shit out? Oh, I know why. Hey Thumin, you should try not being black. Good grief. This is one of those videos that may never go anywhere, may not get any views, and will get lost to the YouTube's algorithm. But I want my voice to be heard anyway. I want Thumin to know that I, Lainey Lou, stands in solidarity, and I want to amplify her voice, even if it's just a whistle carried away with the wind. Some people say we have progressed as a human race and transcended color, but I'd have to say to those people, you are either blind, tone deaf, or they're straight up fucking stupid. I might go as far as to say those people might be all 3. Have you ever heard of the phrase, a drunk man's words are a sober man's thoughts? Well, in this case, a racist man's tweet is a RL man's thoughts. It's just a bunch of cowards who get the courage to be blatantly racist because they have their My Little Pony avatars to hide behind, but will never walk up to a real black person and say what they want to say.
Say what? Say the word you want to say.
I don't know if you guys have caught on to why I feel so passionate about this. Why I woke up in the middle of the night to prepare this video you are watching today. I myself am a black artist. I know. Plot twist, right? Probably not really. You don't sound black is something that was told to me all my life, which that statement in itself is problematic, but that is neither here or there. Laziness isn't the only thing that stopped me from truly sharing my work on social media. Why I mostly traverse the art community in the shadows, when before, as a kid, I was gallivanting blissfully through it. The art community isn't the same as it was 10 or even 5 years ago. What Thumin is going through was a valid fear of mine I didn't want to go through. I was fine not letting people know on YouTube that I was a Black artist and just keeping the focus on my work. I was afraid that if I got big, this would be a part of my life and it would define me. But that would be the cowardly lion thing to do, and I'm ashamed of even admitting that. I'm ashamed of admitting that I was ashamed of being Black. But thanks to these unfortunate events, I'm not afraid anymore. I need to be a voice for my fellow Black creators and stand with them if action calls for it. In reality, I deal with the microaggressions of this shit every day. So what's the difference online? So, if this YouTube thing does take off, it's nice to know I'm not alone in my walk. Now, this is to Thumin. Girl, I and so many people stand in solidarity with you, and you will never walk alone as well. I will say this again. You were my main inspiration to even want to start adding my annoying Valley Girl voice to videos. So thank you so much for that. And just so you know, I was totally fangirling when you liked my comment on one of your storytime videos. Just saying. Well, guys, it's always cool to end on a lighter note. All of Thumin's social media platforms are in the description box below. She is very sweet and a funny girl, and I just love listening to her while I draw. So check her out, yeah? Love you guys, and thanks for watching. Bye!